Okay guys, as you can see, I've took to the skies. Yes, my maiden flight with my new little toy. I took advantage of a beautiful day today, 2nd of January 2023. Not a breath of wind in the air and sun's beating down, as you can see. So anyway, we're over the top of the car park here, the new car park that's being built, Blackpool Central. That's what I set out to do today, was to give you some footage of how this is going on from a different perspective entirely. Yes, so we've took to the skies. It's new to me this, so you'll have to forgive me for certain bits and pieces which I can already see I'm slightly overexposed on the camera, but I will I'll get that sorted in due course. There's obviously going to be a few learning curves along the way. This is my maiden flight, the first time I've actually used this drone. There's the end of Uden Way there, and Chapel Street leading up to Central Pier, the old police station, law courts, and the new build of the Central car park. Huge, isn't it? Absolutely huge. The sheer size of that is, yeah, it's definitely going to change the skyline of Blackpool forever and a day. The tower there standing proud. And Central Pier out, stretching out. I would have said into sea, but it's the sea's gone back out beyond the pier today. So we've got very low tide. Few people milling around. There's one of the things that I have been worried about is seagulls, and they're all over this drone. They keep flying past it so close. Oh, yeah, that's in my mouth. There you go. Oof. Right, okay. There you have it. So probably one of my biggest problems in Blackpool is going to be seagulls. I've already realised that. So we're over the top of the law courts again once more, heading down Chapel Street towards Central Drive. Up and over the law courts and the bridge at the end of Uden Way there on Chapel Street. As you can see, it's going to lead straight into that new car park, into that new build. Now see it from the air, I can realise how huge this complex is going to be. It's absolutely going to be massive. But this is the main reason that I bought this drone, so I can do continued coverage of the build as it progresses over the next few years. Obviously there's no construction workers there at the moment. They haven't all disappeared for a tea break, they're just not back from their New Year holidays. So that's just one security guard marching around down there. They've already started putting the concrete flooring into that building there, and there's a couple more pieces of concrete lying around, a couple more concrete floors lying around ready to be going in shortly. Yeah, I haven't seen anything getting mixed on site up to now. Everything seems to be coming in pieces. It's just like a giant jigsaw puzzle. So there you got King Edward Apartments and Reeds Avenue there, Havelock Street, Hornby Road, Hull Road, Vance Road and Albert Road, and the remnants of Bonny Street Market there, what's left of it. I would imagine that'll be very close to being cleared, and it'll probably just be another car park for this next year, I would imagine. As I said, them wind reeds are standing straight up on the promenade. There's very little wind, so that's why I took advantage of today to give this drone its maiden flight. But luckily I've had no hiccups up to now, apart from the overexposure on the camera. So very happy about that. The terrace bar there at the side of the pier. Big wheel and the pier. Heading out to sea. There's very little waves out there today, as you can see. It's quite calm, the sea. North Pier there in the distance, beyond the tower. And you've got that new 5-star Sands complex there, standing in front there, just in front of the old Woolworths building, which of course is in front of the tower. Quite impressive new build, that. And it's yet to open its doors as a hotel. The bar on the front's open, and I think the restaurant's open on the front, but the hotel itself has yet to open its doors. You can see the sheer size of this development area now, but that car park is just a small portion of it. It's a huge task. It is a huge task. But once that ambulance station down South Shore gets finished, and then they start building the new build of the new ambulance station, of the new courts on Devonshire Road Hospital site, then they'll be able to drop the police station and the car park here and crack on with the next phase. Big lengths of concrete there in the middle of the floor there, the floor area, that's ready to be craned into position on this end building. They've already completed 2 floors of it by the looks of it. All your lift towers are in place. Star Flyer there in the distance, returning to base. Last day of this for the Star Flyer today, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the closing up tomorrow. I think it's the last day of the Christmas by the Sea. It's been a success this year, Christmas by the Sea, I must admit. They've done a good job, much better than previous years. That's the Bonny Street Market again. Such a shame to see it like that. We'll see where we go from here. The new lifeboat house there, well, it's not so new now, but it's new to me. I was around when the old lifeboat house was there. It used to stand out above the sands, next to Central Pier, stood out there on stilts. Good old structure is that Central Pier. When you look at it and you imagine the amount of pressure it gets and beating off that sea, the tide coming in and out twice daily, it makes you wonder how it stands up. There's the football ground there in the distance, back there. Once again, we're going back up down Shopper Street, up over the courts onto the new build of the car. A bit jerky in parts there, guys, sorry about that, but I will get the hang of it eventually. It's all in the learning curve. Pretty close to that crane as well. Ooh. Hey. One can almost say I'm getting a little bit cocky for my first flight, actually. yeah, it's nice to get a bit of footage like this before it all gets dropped, so you know, we got something for the archives. There you go, you can see the sheer size of that now from that angle. It's massive, isn't it? And that's just a small portion of that side. As I said before, the King Edward Apartments, that building there, that's a very large building. It's dwarfed in comparison to this. Yeah. It's a massive building, that King Edward Apartments behind there. Police station there before it gets dropped. Dead in front of there is like Vauxhall Village. Little side streets, guest houses and bars. Central building. We're heading north up the Promenade. Just flying over the top of Funland. Sea Life Centre. Don't want to push me up and take it too far. But, like I said, it is my maiden flight. Let's not get too cocky. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. It's been a pleasure to bring you this, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more flights and doing some more videos with this equipment. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so there it is. My first maiden flight. I come out of it unscathed, all the equipment did. And yeah, I'm quite happy that it's turned out the way it did, apart from the overexposure and a couple of jerky movements there, but we'll iron things out, and onwards and upwards in the future, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you some really good footage of Blackpool this year. I mean, unfortunately, there is quite a lot of no-fly zones in Blackpool with us having an airport, so I'm going to have to be careful on that section. But apart from that, we'll do what we can and get what we can. Onwards and upwards from here. So, I'm signing off. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye for now.